Yes. Here we are. Welcome, everybody.
Yes,
Thursday
welcome.
night, 4 o'clock on the dot.
And welcome to Facebook, friends. Let me make sure everything is going on. Okay, I'm Cindy. This is Lisa. Lisa's channel is...
It's Lisa Wright, living my semi-retired life. And Cindy's going to get
Yes.
pissed off with me because
What
I
was
may
that?
change it. You're going to get mad at me.
Okay, hold on.
I may
And
be
then this
changing
is...
the name. Oh, never mind.
Okay, and this is Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More, and I do beauty, and I do some skincare, and I do some makeup, and I may do some vlogging, and I do streaming with my sister. And my sister right now says I'm going to be upset about something. So let's find out what it is.
I might be changing my title to my channel. It's Lisa Wright.
Okay.
But now I'm thinking living my best semi-retired life, or you know how I have that midlife gone digital? So I might do my life gone digital. I haven't decided what I need to do something that's fitting. I need to do something that's mysterious.
You're saying you need a better word,
Channel name.
better name for your channel? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Or you're saying the name of your channel right now is not like you? It doesn't represent who you are?
Yeah, no, I think it does. I just think it might be too broad.
So what is your channel name right now, Lisa?
Well, my actual channel is It's Lisa Wright.
Right.
But the overall arcing channel name, when you go in there, you type in Lisa's semi-retired life.
Right. And I'm going to say something. I could not find you one time. I was like, what's going on here? I was like, what is it? And when I looked at it, now that you've said this, I was all, did something get changed?
Yeah.
And it has, right? Okay.
Yeah, I changed it to Lisa's semi-retired
Right.
life.
But I also have that. I couldn't find you. So you still have that name.
Oh,
of the
you're
channel,
frozen.
but it was weird.
Hang on. Hold on for a second. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go. Here we are. Okay. That should be better.
Are we on? We're good?
Yeah, you froze there for a minute.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. And you were going in and out, in and out. I hate it when that happens. I'm serious.
I know, because it's been a while since we've been doing that. I hate that. It's like, okay, got me fixed now? I didn't even notice it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going in and out.
Okay. So you're trying to think of something different because you want something to relate to your channel, correct? Right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just, I should just go, Lisa just likes creating freaking content. I mean,
well, we know that because you wouldn't be doing this. But what does Lisa wants to do?
I'm just that person. I get up in the morning and I say, God, what do you want me to do today?
Aww.
And it is, you want to have a coffee talk? Let's do a coffee talk. You want to talk about over tea? We'll talk over tea.
Do you feel like God gives you signs?
Yeah.
All right. So you're becoming, we were raised as Catholics, first of all, to let you all know. So are you getting more attached to our Savior?
No. I just wake up in the morning and I go, God, how would you like for me to serve you today? Is there something you want me to do?
Nice.
Because I felt like I was being manipulated online, creating content. And we talked about this earlier today. Taking advice from way too many people.
Okay. So, so before we get started, I used to get up every morning and I think I sent you the link. It's called Dynamics Catholic. Dynamics Catholic.
I got you started in that during Lent.
You did?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes.
So I subscribe to that channel. I've got books from them. I've donated, and it's about people who left the Catholic faith, and he's trying to bring it back. He's from Australia. I love him. I love him because he's not a priest, but he found the Lord in his faith in the Catholic when he was in high school, I believe it was, or elementary. It was between then. Okay. He's got a whole story on it. But every morning before he went to school, he went to church.
Okay.
And sat down and talked to him. And that's what he talks about. You get up in the morning and you talk to him. And what happened with Greg and everything, I kind of put that on the side, and I need to get back into it. Because I know in my heart I need that right now. But he helped me, and I really, really enjoy his channel, his YouTube channel. They come on Thursdays and they talk about different things. It's just a well-rounded channel, and he lives the way he thinks. He lives it, he does it, and he doesn't make anybody change anything. He's just saying how to find yourself.
Yes.
So that's what you're doing now, right?
Yes. And you know why and I've talked about this with other people. I mentioned this in a conversation a while ago. Some of my best videos have been those videos where you hear that voice that says, talk about this right now.
Because your brain is so open, you can actually feel what is telling you. You have to keep it related open. And that's what I was telling you one time. I don't know if I said it on my video. You can be driving and you'll go, oh, God answers you on different ways. He can't come up and talk to you, say, Cindy and Lisa, okay, this is what you got to do. But he explained that to me in his YouTube channel, that he will talk to you in different ways. You'll see something, you'll read something.
Yeah.
If your mind is open.
Yeah.
And I need to reopen it right now because what happened. But you're right. Your mind is open.
Simple little things like, you know, if I was compelled to share my car, my daily driver, my semi-retired life, because you know why? In silence, he was like, show everybody your car today.
There you go.
You know, and it comes in threes. It's not like he says it, but then all of a sudden you're like, okay. And then he prepares you for it. So he could prepare you like in a day where you see somebody's got a similar car just like you, and you hear them talking about it. You're like,
right.
oh,
It's odd. It's the oddest thing. I can't explain it, but yeah. It's true though. Like long time ago, I was at work and this lady gave this to me out of the blue. Like she walked up to me and handed this to me.
Right.
And it says, oh, Lord Jesus Christ, come and save me, cleanse me from sins and from the evil one. Amen. For some reason, she came in and handed this to me. Now, some angel told her she needs this right now. And then look what happened a few months later. I just got this like within a year, like this.
Wow.
And guess where it's at? It's right here. It's right here. And people said, oh my God, you got that? I go, I would never do that. Somebody hands me something with a faith. There's reasons.
Yeah.
A year ago, I was helping some customers at work. And for some reason, they wanted to give me a Bible. And I said, oh, it's okay. I didn't want them to hand me, but I have a Bible. But they were like, his wife felt like she needed to. I think something was telling me that something was going to happen. Not personal. It was things happened a year later. She didn't know. But now I see that now. Now I see, because they believed in the faith so much, something was telling them. Why out of the blue she connected with me? Because the person here, the angel, was telling, and he just said, don't force her. She's okay. And I felt like, no, I'm fine. I got a Bible. But something was, she just felt like, why am I feeling this way? And it's okay. And it was just telling me. So I do believe in those. I believe in that very, very much.
Yeah,
I do. I do. I get emotional because it's happened to me.
You could tell when somebody's not being sincere in their
Right.
content.
Right.
Because, and then we talked about this as well. You can tell when they're not being authentic is because when they're outside and they're themselves, and they're trying a different scene or different placement of themselves on camera out of their normal state where they're always on camera, they act different. They sound different. They're a little bit more, their cadence is different. That's because you've been performing, you know. But if you're more natural and you go outside and you're your regular self, like you, when you go outside and you were doing all that other stuff, you were the same person.
Right.
Right. Because you're just natural self. But when you get those people who are trying to get the views, you know, and they're like this, hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel, you know, and then you see them outside and they're trying a different scene or they're trying to do something a little bit differently. And they're like, well, that's not who you are.
Right.
You know, so. Yeah.
Now that you said that, see, like when I do acting, I'm being myself, but I'm being someone who I'm not. But there's a reason for that, because you're acting a script.
But that's acting.
That's acting,
you're
right?
reading a script. Yes.
You're being something that you're not. I feel like YouTube is me. And this is the honest truth. The way I talk in my YouTube is the way I'm at work.
Yeah,
I see
get it.
when I'm showing my makeup and skincare is how I talk to customers. I'm not different, you know. And if people leave me comments about information, I'm not a medical doctor and I'm not a nurse and I'm not a professional, but I understand a lot about skincare. And my own doctor even said that the skincare, he goes, you practically know everything. You're just not a medical person, because we learned about skincare. But I always say the way I am here talking to the audience is the way I talk to at work. I don't change.
Right.
And I want people to like me for who I am, you know, and that's the first thing. And I've said this before on our channel. Everyone says, Cindy, be yourself. And they always say, you're just like you're here, like you're actually. And that makes me happy when I hear that. And that's how you want to be. You want to be Lisa. You want to be who you are, because that's who you are. I think YouTube's supposed to be yourself.
Right. I mean, I would be shocked if I were to see somebody that I've been following all these years and then you meet them right like for the first time and they're like not the person that you've been watching.
I know somebody, it happened to them and it devastated him. And I didn't understand what this was before I even started doing YouTube. And he was just devastated.
He probably still talks about it to this day.
Yeah. He's not there anymore at work, but he was a makeup artist and he went to meet his person that he admired on YouTube. And he actually was watching the channel before he walked into the store. And what a disappointment. And he said that. And did
he meet him? Did he meet him?
Yes.
And what happened? That person treated him like shit?
What was that?
That person treated him like shit?
Yeah, I think I told you before. I don't want to mention names, but so we were talking about makeup.
Yeah.
And I said, my daughter, you know, this is a long time ago. Megan was working in shoes. She wasn't even working in makeup. Okay. And we're talking about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, I go, my daughter loves the makeup and this and that. And he's like looking at me with disgust. Like, I'm like, well, what's wrong? You know, he says, I don't watch YouTube anymore. And I went like, what? Because he was thinking of getting his channel going and everything. This really happened. And I was like, well, what happened? And he says, I was so admired. He goes, this is why I do makeup. This is why I'm doing. He got a job at Sephora. And then he used to work at Ulta. And when he was watching YouTube, he was just getting really into it. And he was such a nice person. He was such a nice person. So anyways, the person that he went to go see was in a mall. And he was going to be there to talk to people. He was in the car. Okay. He was in his car, this gentleman, watching the video, getting all excited that he's going to see this person. The person even said, "Oh, I'm excited you're going to be there. Come say hi," and this and that. I mean, like, he goes and stands in line, and he didn't have time for him. He got blown off.
Oh, he blew him off. Damn.
And I was just like, really? So I said, don't think like everybody else is that way. You know, feel that there's other good people out there. And he goes, I know, but he goes, I was just saddened about it because it just changed his like he couldn't watch his videos anymore. He got the attitude. Yeah. Okay. Next. And he's like, I just left you a comment and didn't even have time to hear him say that.
That's because probably the person that responded was probably a staff member that responded to him.
Probably.
And they get so many comments.
Yeah.
When they get that big, they get so many, they become a celebrity.
And so he thought it was really, but anyways, he was just disappointed, just was very disappointed, like those people that follow celebrities and they think they're going to go say hi to somebody and they get blown off. And they're like, well, I'm not going to watch his music. Because they're really sincere, because it happened to a little boy. I was watching it on TikTok and a little boy went up to an actor and he goes, my mom and dad told me I shouldn't come up. And he goes, yeah, you shouldn't come up.
Are you serious? And then what happened?
They took the video and then everyone was like disgusted about it because the little boy's like with a little autograph. And he goes, my mommy and daddy says that I shouldn't come up and bother you, but I like to look at all your movies and that. Can I ask you for your autograph? You shouldn't come up.
Wow.
And this is what they said. This is what happened to us. He got so many reviews. And then, of course, one of the TV stations sent him something. And it was like, oh, so now you apologize because of what happened. And now you sent him a personal interview. And it was like,
people are assholes.
It was really sad.
They're dicks.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, and then there was another little boy who was sick, and it was in London, and went up to a famous actor, and the actor said, so what's your name and who you are, where's your parents? And he goes, you watched that? He watched one of his Disney films. He was so nice to him. I mean, he was just, and you could see the little boy just so happy, you know what I mean? And then this other one, yeah, you shouldn't have.
Wow.
It's just, it was just sad, and I just thought my heart broke. My heart just, then I thought about my friend and I'm like, that's how he felt. Just like I was at where I work at, and somebody that was in Star Trek, he was charging up his Tesla, and I guess he was there. I didn't see him. And this girl's crying that she sees her star there. She's the one that noticed him. He was there with his girlfriend. He signed her autograph. He took a photo. She was just like, her mom was like, I am so sorry. And everybody, Cindy, did you see what's his? I don't know who he was. And I'm like, no, where is he? He was already gone. But this little girl was just so.
And you took a picture with her?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know a friend of mine. She met a Star Trek movie star from the original.
Okay,
and the guy
this was one of the new ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And the guy was told Victor. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. He's an old man.
William Shatner?
Well, that's her interpretation.
Yes.
Yes. And it's like, maybe you caught him off guard. Maybe he was going somewhere and you stopped him at the
we
wrong
don't know,
moment.
right?
Maybe, who knows? And then I told a friend about a story of me meeting a celebrity, and all I said was nice things about the person. I go, he was really nice. He was like a gentleman. He introduced himself to me, and I introduced myself to him. Right. And he was an absolute very nice person.
So you never know when you, like I said, I told my friend, don't think that everyone's going to be like that, because you don't know what's happening in
Yeah.
their life and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But it just upset him that he waited for so long. Why, Asha, every time I'm live?
Trust me, that person has acted like that with millions of people before.
Right. I'll be right back.
Watering the dogs. And also, I got a little I got a to the ending of that story. So I tell my friend, "Oh yeah, the guy was really nice. He was very sweet, absolute gentleman, blah blah blah." And then 2 years later down the line, I find out that she was telling everybody around her, and that I said that this actor was an asshole. I never said that in my entire life. I never, ever, ever, ever said it. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? You've been telling everybody this? And she's like, well, that's what you said. I go, I never said that. I don't know how you misinterpreted what I just told you. So, but that never happened. It was unbelievable. I couldn't
What
believe that she
happened?
said. I was the ending of that story is that I told a friend of mine that this person was really nice. I was really impressed, and I had a very good, experience.
Uh-huh.
Come to find out, she went and told everybody that I said he was an asshole.
Oh, so why would you
And I'm like, why would you say something like that?
Around?
I go, I've never said that. I never said that. I never, ever, ever, that was like far from anything that I ever told her. And I mean, like, the way I found out that she said that was because she said it. I was in a gathering with other women, and she goes, yeah, because so-and-so, Lisa met so-and-so and said he was a total asshole. And I was like,
I didn't say that. Well, you ever heard the story, right? If you tell this person one thing, by the time it hits 10 people down, it's completely changed. And
that's
it's a
ridiculous.
True fact. I know. They did that I went to like an event, like a Tony Robbins thing. And they actually said, okay, so they had the rows going down. So then they said, you say this. It's really true. By the time it got down there, half of the words were right. Half of the things was like the person over here saying, I didn't say that. I mean, it was either added or not enough or completely changed. It just was yeah.
But if you tell one human, I told her. I just told her.
How can she change
How
the
can
whole
you
scenario?
transform the entire story?
Right.
And she swears up and down. She was like, no, you said, I go, I never said that.
Oh, wow.
To this day,
even worse.
That's something I would never, that wasn't even my experience.
Exactly. But that's even worse, saying you did say that when you're going, I didn't say that. Right?
Oh, that just pissed me off. That was like one of the nails on the coffin. I was like, you know what, dude? This is not going to last so much longer.
Exactly. Yes.
When you say things like that about somebody I talked about, it's terrible. And that's actually been a number of times I've heard people say shitty things. Like I said something. I'm like, I never said.
Have you ever had this happen at work? Okay, remember we said that when people say something but don't say anything. Why would you tell someone not to say anything and you told them what happened, right? So I was at work and I said, I'm not saying a word. I won't. And I was on vacation.
Oh, that's even better.
Okay.
So I even there.
I go back. I go back. And somebody comes up to me. I can't believe you said this. And I'm like, didn't even say hello. Didn't even say, how was your vacation? Cindy, where did you go? It was like, I can't believe you said that. I told you that not to say anything. And I said, what are you talking about? I go, I haven't been here. She goes, well, someone says that that's what you said. I go, then who did you go tell? Because I go, the day you told me, I got in my car
Drove home and went on vacation.
and I don't talk to anybody when I'm on vacation. So I go, it wasn't me. And I just nailed it. I was like, what are you talking about? I go, that's pretty. And that's what I said. You know, that's not even friendship. I go, I wasn't. I go, didn't you not notice I wasn't here? Did you notice that I wasn't in my bay?
I had an incident happen in upper management and got called into a meeting. And it was one of those things where the manager has their favorites, and the favorite did something, but I didn't know that the favorite had said and or done something. However, there was a lot going, whatever it is she did, this person did affected a lot of people.
Right.
And I may have something like probably gotten involved with a procedure, like an office thing. I did something and it had it like boomerang. So I got called in the office and she was going to get into trouble for it, or she was going to get called out. That's what I had heard. Like, she said this and she's going to get called out. And I didn't give a shit. I don't care.
Right.
I get called in the office and the boss with his favorite, he's trying to like calm the situation down and trying to set up safety for her. I had no clue what they're talking. I'm like sitting there going, what is going on? But I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, what's going on? And then she pulled me in on something. And I'm like, I said it out loud. I go, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You steady. You're like,
I was like, what are you guys talking about? I don't even know that this thing ever happened. And they were like, oh, so you tried to pull me into something that I don't even know what happened. And you're trying to like get yourself out of a hole, but you're using my name in front of me.
In front of you. Have you ever had somebody go like this? You know what? Remember I told you about that thing? Remember I told you about 2 weeks ago? And you're like, well, what did you tell me? They're like dragging you in. You're going, I don't know what and you stand there and you're trying to figure out what they're talking about. You're like, I don't even know if I worked 2 weeks ago. Like, you don't even remember the days you worked. You don't remember, you're like,
yeah, and you just got caught in a lie in front of everybody here, and your boss is trying to back you up. But it's like, you just got caught in a lie and the boss is lying for you as well. And this doesn't look good for you.
Right.
Because
I'm sure that's happened to a lot of different people out there. I'm sure. Strange things happen,
man. I'm so glad I'm not in it anymore.
I told you. Didn't I tell you that? I told you. Like, remember about, they don't even know what day it is, but they know it's 3 weeks ago.
I had a manager come out of a meeting, walk over to me and said, hey, Lisa, the next time you say X, Y, and Z or something like that to management. And I looked at him, I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What?
Tell you what, I'll talk to you tomorrow and I'll find out what you're talking about, because I have no idea.
It was something just like, I guess he got called out on something in the office and I don't know what's going on.
Right.
And then he walks over. He tells me, hey, next time you say something about, dude, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what you're meaning. What are you saying? And he goes, oh, like that. It's like, you're an idiot, man. That's stupid.
First of all, you would like to know what the heck they're saying. That would be nice.
What a dumbass.
I like to be in the loop.
Well, I mean, the thing is that you just admitted to me that you got called out on something and you're not taking any responsibility. And by the way, you're going to target somebody who doesn't even know what's going on. It's like, we'll talk about the master bully over here. God, what a dick.
So I heard that you got a package. Where's your fabulous package? Oh,
wait a minute. We don't want to dox my address.
Here's the address.
I'll cut that out later. It's from Cindy, and it's to me. She spent $11 on postage, by the
You
way.
even know, oh, they put that on there. Okay. Yeah, postage is expensive right now. Has anybody else noticed that postage is expensive? It's like, Jesus. I'm like, look how small that little package is. And it's like, God, it is expensive.
We're going to open it up. I have a funny feeling I know what it is, but
okay. Well, we'll let you look. We'll let you look first.
Okay, there was no address on this side. It's a card. Oh, it must be. Is this for my birthday?
It's your belated birthday gift. My sister turned how old? September 15th?
The big 60, 6 decades.
She's 60. We're 5 years apart. I'm the oldest. I've already passed 60. I'm 65.
Oh, wow. Turning 60 used to be something old people did. No, you know shit. Now apparently it's something cool people do. Hello, happy birthday. Thank you.
Guess who picked that out?
Megan.
Your niece. Yes. And guess what? So I've been on the videos, right? I was 64 last year, right?
Okay.
So I get on the video. I always say, hi, I'm Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. And I'm 64 years old. I live here in beautiful Central Coast, California. For over a week, I kept saying 64. So finally I went like, I haven't been 64 for almost a month now. I go, okay, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle. I'm 65, right? My videos is last week. Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm 64. I haven't accepted the 65. I'm like, I have a little piece of paper now, 65.
66 decades, man. And mom's what, 91? Should be 92.
I was just watching on YouTube. It was on YouTube, but it was on channel, like a CBS. There's a lady, I think she lives in London or UK. She's 101.
Okay.
She owns a jewelry store. Her daughter and her granddaughter works in her store. She still goes out to buys her jewelry. Mm-hmm. She has a walker. She goes to work.
Thank you.
She is amazing. Amazing. She's alert. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. She says, they said, what is your secret? She goes, get up. Hi, Andy, I'm on TV3. Take a shower. Eat your breakfast, have a cup of coffee, and relax and have a glass of wine if you choose to. If not, have tea of your choice and enjoy life.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing.
But she's moving.
Moving. She sits in a chair.
She moves her body.
She moves. She does this with her legs. She watches a lady and she does her little exercise. They're not strained. She just moves. That's what she says. Move. Move. You don't need to be jumping around.
Mom doesn't move. I'm trying to get her up to serve herself, all kinds of stuff. She doesn't want to do it.
101.
But we could talk about mom all day long and how we grew up with mom. She never exercised. Mom never, I don't know.
She had our mom. Okay. So one day my daughter, Megan, which is Lisa's niece, and she had a little wheel. There was a little round wheel. I forgot what it looked like. And Megan's I go, what is that? It's grandma's exercise. What's like, what?
But mom was our age at that time.
Well, no, she was in her 70s. I don't know what it was. It was some kind of bike thing. And you just put your feet in there and you go around. And Megan's like watching TV. And I go, my mom, it doesn't work.
Exactly. That doesn't work.
She said, but there's Megan playing with it, having fun. And you know what? She was moving. She was moving.
Mom still says to me to this day, because I don't know if you guys know, my mom lives with me. I take care of her. I take care of everything. I take care of her meals. I wash her clothes. I dye her hair. I cut her hair. I take care of the food. I take care of her medications. I take care of the doctor, everything. But anyhow, she still says to me, "Does that work?" Like, okay, just like the most simple things. Like, you know how I put a little bit of argan oil in my hair?
Yes.
Does it work? Like, I'm always tell her, what explain to me what you want when you say does it work? You know, I put foundation on my face. Does it work? You know, you want a miracle. And she has lotions and potions
Yes.
all over her
Yes.
room.
So
And
Greg one time went into her bathroom, right? And Greg needed something because he had like an itch. And my mom, oh, go into the bathroom, go open up the drawer. And Greg goes, there's 90 things in there of the same thing. She had this for that, hydrocortisone, a gold powder, a lotion, and they were all for itchiness. Every single one of them was dry and itch. Dry. And Greg goes, okay, which one? And he's first thing I said, well, which one, but who's got the expiration dates? Check the expiration dates. They were half full, never used. That, I mean, it was like ridiculous. I mean, the whole drawer,
it's still like that.
Counter, whatever, was full of.
Remember that Clinique you got her
Yes.
with the yellow moisturizer? How long ago did you give that to her? Maybe COVID.
Probably.
It's still sitting there.
Oh, I'm sure. And she says she used to use it, but it doesn't work.
That's why you got it for her. I used to put that on my face.
Right. So I go get it. And you know how much that thing was? Like $30, like $35-$40, right?
It's there. Oh, I always have to get something. Example. I'm not bitching about mom, but you know, when you take care of your mom like is always asking for things. But
right.
You know, the eye wash that we used to do when we were kids.
It's in a jar and you go like that and keep your eye open. Right.
Okay. The elderly, and as you get older, you start getting dry eye, which is right. So you put a drop in at night, you put a drop in the morning. And I like to I go to Costco and I get the dry ice. Yeah. And you buy it in a box and you get like 3 or 4. So mom gets one, Lance gets one, I get
Everyone's got one. So when you got dry ice, replenish. She won't use it. But
she doesn't use it.
My eyes are dry.
So use that. That doesn't work. Mom, it's a major brand name.
Exactly.
It's a major brand name. Senior citizens all over the world are using this brand.
Right.
It works because I use it. Lance uses it. We all sit here and we all put it in our eyes. I need this.
And then she had one of these things. I think Greg got it for her. What do you call it? You stretch them. You know, you go like
the band.
The band.
But it was it was a wire coil, right?
And I told him, yes. I go, Greg, she's not going to use it. Oh, that's it. That's exactly what I needed, Greg. Okay, so Greg brings it home, gets it for her. Who's playing with it? Megan. Megan puts it behind her head. Yeah. Mom, it doesn't work. Greg goes, what? He goes, that's what you're supposed to. He goes, Sarah, even if you just go like this and you go like this, it
once or twice a day.
It hits me in the face. And he goes, well, you're not old. You got like a 5-year-old doing this.
And that's why she can't pick herself up off the ground now. And I told her, you have to do your upper body exercises.
And that's what it says on there. Megan, okay.
Just pull it, stretch it.
I do my Denise Austin, right? At home. I do my walk thing. So sometimes I'm in a hurry. I know people may think, what a ding dong. And you have to I wear like exercise bras, right? Well, sometimes I'm too tired, I'm lazy. So I put my bra over my pajamas. I don't care. And Megan one day walked. I have this on and I got my stuff, and Megan goes, why are you wearing that bra? I go, I don't care. I got to get this done, and I'm lazy to take everything. But you know what? I'm moving. It doesn't matter. It's holding everything in place.
It's so hard to explain to her that it's not going to work if you don't use
If
it.
you
It's
don't do it.
collecting dust. So,
And it's true. I have the band, and there's certain exercise. I'll be honest. There's like, I used to, 20 years ago, I used to go jumping jacks, and now I'm like, I can do 2 jumping jacks because I'm getting older, but I'm still trying.
yeah.
But I can't do 10 anymore, I'll be honest. But I still got and I can't do 5-pound weights anymore, but I still do my 3 pounds, and I still do my couple of jumping jacks, and I still do my knees and stuff. But I noticed that as older I've gotten, I've seen a little difference. You can't do certain things, but you know what the doctor told me? Keep it up, keep yourself moving, keep stretching, he says, because when you fall, it will help you to break your fall, or you'll get up and you won't hurt as bad.
And you won't have injury. Because I've fallen and I don't get injury. I just fall. Right. I get back up.
Right. And that's what he says. And you know what? He's so right. He really is right. And I still, I do this and all of that. Yeah. But you got to move.
Just so many lotions and potions she has. And I mean, how many muscle aches and pains and, all kinds of stuff. It just doesn't work.
Right. And Andy Andy Mon TV3 said that's what's important, is moving and showing up and exercising, And I am not the gym person. I'm just not. But I'll do it at home. I'll get up, put on my sit there. Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. Better than nothing. So anyway, that's what drives me nuts, is that she has all this stuff sitting around and she doesn't use any of it.
What about the day? So she got shingles. Remember, she had shingles?
Yes.
And then she gets something. And usually when you get something on your face, you either go to the doctor or something, but you don't want to spread it. You don't want to. And what does she do? She gets a brush to brush it out, to get it out, because I want to get all. And it went from this.
It got huge. It was during COVID. She was in the house and she started getting like a bacteria.
Yes, and it grew.
And then she started scratching it. We said, don't scratch it. We need to put something on it.
But and she kept doing it. And we said, no, don't scratch it, because that's what spreads. You know what I mean?
It was getting really bad.
Oh, we came to see her and we were like, it was like out to here. I was just, I don't know how it got healed, but it finally did.
Yeah.
But that was scary. That could have that could have left her a scar from, It looked like it hurt. And she goes, oh, it doesn't hurt.
So I cut her hair yesterday.
Okay.
And the feathers. I want the feathers. I want it layered. She tries to tell me how to cut her hair. And all at-home cuts everybody does them on YouTube now. They have the butterfly cut. They have all this stuff. And that's basically how you start it. You do the butterfly cut, snip the inches off, and then you go back and then you trim it and you even everything out.
And then layers.
No. You got to do it like this, with the layers. And it needs to fan out. I'm like, do I look like I'm a hairdresser?
Lisa's like,
she doesn't want to go to the hairdresser. So I'm like, no, I don't want to go because I'm too embarrassed because of my hair. My hair's thinning. Yeah, your hair is thinning. The hairdresser knows what to do. No. You're going to, you just do it,
So Greg and I took Mom to the beauty school, right? Because we thought, okay, we'll take her. I was trying to get her a day out, trying to get her nails done, her pedicure done. She had color in her hair. It was orange. It was gray. It was brown. I said, so I took her in there and they were so sweet. And I said, even her hair out, give her a nice little trim, give her a wash and wear haircut. The lady knew exactly what I meant, right? So she goes along and the lady looks, first the girl does, and then of course the instructor comes and from root to end, to her hair, right? So she's sitting there, it's getting too dark. It's getting too dark. Look how
it hasn't even washed it out yet.
It goes, that's the top part. It's highlighting on the inside.
Yes.
She's sitting there, and I'm like talking her. Believe me, I would never
Starts
do
to
that to mom,
panic.
right? She all of a sudden, it's getting too dark. Somebody over there.
Hello. She
I'm
does
like,
that to me.
right.
Hello. What? Mom?
The people were going, ma'am, it's okay, Mrs. Gallegos. It's getting too dark. It's too dark. It's getting... so they have to take her. The lady's like, we need to even it out, right? So finally, look, it's past 30 minutes. She goes, no, we're going to go 40 minutes because you have gray hair. We need to get in there, right? Okay, so now they're ready to take her to the, okay, not too fast. You're pushing me. And it's like, I go, I am so sorry. So they finally get her the show. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. The lady goes, well, look, Mrs. Why don't we do, and believe me, they deal with older people every day because I went to beauty school, so I know. Finally, they start washing her hair. Your nails are in my head. And they goes, we can't do that. That's your nails. So finally, they get it all.
How are they supposed to scrub the hair out?
Oh, God.
And you had to go through the whole process to explain it to her.
Right. So they finally get it all done. Oh, it looks really nice. You guys did a really good job. I'm really pleased with it. I'm like, they went through like hell for like 45 minutes. So they bring her back. And I told mom, be nice, because they have to, they don't make any money, these girls. They're doing on their time to get their hours, So anyway, they sit her down. Okay, I want my wings. I want it where I get my comb and it just flies. And lady goes, you want to wash and wear a haircut with some layers? She goes, no, I want it like this, where I just go like this. The lady goes, wash and wear a haircut. That means it's a
wash and wear, yeah.
Yeah, I had this one girl. She used to work at JCPenney. She
the
knew
JCPenney
exactly
story.
It
still tells me the JCPenney story.
I know that story by heart.
I used to go to JCPenney, and they would do my.
She did a very good job.
Facial.
Hi, Nico too, and she knew how to do my hair. And I just get up in the morning and I just go like this. And the lady goes, "You want to wash and wear a haircut?" So of course So then they start cutting. No, it's not the same. And it's too. You're cutting it too short. Too short right here.
It needs to feather out. It needs to feather out. I want it feathers.
and then oh, I told you I'd be back. That's so great. And then she goes, I want the flips, the flip.
The flip.
I wanted to flip. She goes, can I ask you a question? Our mom goes, yeah. Are you going to curl your hair? Are you going to use, I go, she doesn't curl her hair. She doesn't use a curling iron. She doesn't use a blow dry. She goes, then this is what you need. So where you wash your hair, you go like this. I'm like, perfect.
But what she didn't tell her is back in the day, mom used to put rollers in her hair.
That's why she asked her, are you going to roll your hair? Are you going to do this?
She used to put rollers in her hair. So of course she had the flip.
Yes.
So it's like, and I told her that too. It's like, Mom, you're not JCPenney anymore. And your hair has changed.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't like it when it's long. She's like, yeah, last night she's like, I still feel hair right here. I go, well, I moved it all forward towards your face so that I could cut the back. I still feel hair right here. I'm going to cut it. That's okay. And then I cut it just enough so she could tuck it behind her ear. And then she's like, I say, so you can tuck it behind your ear. And she goes, it's still too long. So wait a minute. You want feathers, but it's still too long. So that what you're asking me then, you want me to cut your hair short. So then I cut the hair so short. When it was done, she was like, it's too short. Right?
I want like this.
You know how when those women do the at-home trim and it goes like, because you kept asking me to make it shorter.
And then all of a she's got no hair.
It got so short. I was like,
and you're supposed to take it like this, Lisa.
oh
like
yeah, she was like, yeah, and then and I had done that, but she like, I still feel like hair. I know. And when I have to blow it out, and when I blow it out, we'll see how it's shaping, and we'll see what needs to come off.
Right.
But it's still wet. And then I put the blow dry. And when you're elderly, you feel the heat more. And she's like,
yes.
just be very careful. I was like, all I did was just this, just to get it dry.
And and I told the hairdresser, make it look fluffy so it doesn't show her bald spots. You know what I mean? She goes, yeah. Because I go, she's mom. That was 4 years ago, and she goes, yeah. She goes, we'll do that. And then mom goes, look at all this. I get all this. I go, Mom, that's cradle cap. That means you're not washing your hair really good. That's why you got like cradle, like dandruff. I mean, that's from dry hair. Nope, it's from this. That's not what I'm like.
She does the same thing to me. It's like, the reason for that. No, that's not why. Okay. Then don't ask me why.
It's always
you have
no.
X, Y, and Z. Because I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to go, no, that's not the reason. Then I don't have an answer.
But what about, okay, so we're now, everyone, if you're listening, before we go into the mail, so our mom fell, and Lisa didn't know that our mom fell, and she laid there for how many hours?
When? Oh my God, years ago. So Mom came to live with me, and this was in 2018, 18 or 19. She fell down. And
see, question. This woman got mad with me when I asked. I can't. I'm sorry. I gotta put
when I asked how can she braid a bald spot.
You can't.
This woman got mad at me when I asked how can she braid a bald. She got mad at him. Exactly.
Yeah. How do you braid a bald? We'll take the hair from here.
So she fell down in the bedroom. I didn't know. I'm coming home. She has the door closed, and I go, Mom, I'm just got home. I have to go to the dentist real quick. I'll be back. And she said, okay, I'll see you when you get back. So I leave. And I come back after the dentist. I walk in. Mom's lying on the ground. And I said, when did this happen? And she goes, before you got home. And I said, you didn't tell me? You didn't tell me that you fell down and you've been there the whole time. I said, you have to tell me this. She goes, well, I didn't want to bother you because you were going to the dentist. I go, well, that's no excuse.
But then she doesn't want her to call an ambulance to pick her up.
Stress causes hair loss. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes, it's very true. So Lisa says, I can't pick you up.
I tried to help pick her up. Right. And I couldn't pick her up. She couldn't help herself.
Right.
So Lance is not home. So I said, we're going to have to call a paramedic to come over and do a number of things. No, you don't understand. You can't do that. I don't want that. That's embarrassing.
I don't want no
all the neighbors are going to see, and they're going to think I'm old. I said, well, we have to do something. I can't leave you here. That's like elder abuse.
Yeah.
I can't leave you here. I can't just walk around you. It's not right. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until Lance gets home because you insist. You're yelling at me. You're angry with me. You're upset. So she's lying there. She's lying there on her back. So how was the dentist? And I have to pretend like everything's just fine. How was your day? Was it work busy today? And she's I literally have to pretend like everything's just fine. Mom, do you want any water? Mom, you okay? No, I'm fine.
I'm okay.
No, I'm okay. I don't need anything.
As long as the ambulance doesn't
As long
come,
as the
I'm willing
ambulance
to
doesn't
sit
come.
here.
And I said, are you hurting anywhere? Do you have any I mean, you got to tell me this,
Right.
okay? Because I'm concerned. It's like, what if she was
And she wouldn't have told you, Lisa.
And finally Lance shows up and Lance couldn't pick her up. And I told Lance, I go, she's going to wait until you come home, because he's told her, he's like, this is the last time I'm going to do the first and last, because I'm going to tell you I'm not going to get involved. If I pick you up and you're injured and there's a paramedic, they're going to start asking us questions. We need to make sure it's all done properly.
Exactly. Because this happened before, so she knows that she can be picked up. That's the point. This is the second time this happened.
Well, yeah, but and so he gets a towel and he wraps it because she wants to get up on the bed. He can't pick her up, and he lays her up on the bed.
Right.
Oh, and Mom says like, and he moves her up, and she's like, and there she is on the bed.
Believe me, our mom.
Hours went by.
She's like laying there, and she goes.
And that was in 2018, and now she's 91.
Right, so she couldn't fall.
Was it like an awkward moment? Yeah, it was a very awkward moment.
And it's like, Mom, you can get us in trouble because you're not understanding. You know what I mean? But she's like, no, I don't want no medical.
She was
I don't want no
yelling
doctor.
at me.
I don't want ambulance and the fire engines and the.
So ever since then, now we call for a paramedic, and they've been to our house twice already.
And she's okay with it now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she still gets mad at me.
Yeah.
She's in the hospital. Oh man. She gets so mad at me.
I know. She's that way though. She's stubborn.
The doctor will say, well, we have to take x-rays and we have to make sure you're okay and blah, blah, blah. And she just, like, the other day when it happened, when we were in the hospital, she got her hand, she was like, damn it. Like that. She was mad. She was mad.
Wait, remember when Dad was
alive? I had to sit there, and she was like, I told you this was going to happen, that they were going to put me in the hospital. They're going to kill me. I was like,
they're quite what? You're like, really? We're here to help you. That's Mom.
You remind me of my great grandma.
Yeah. No, I will not go anywhere. Like Grandma, our grandma falls in the backyard and breaks her ankle, right? And Grandpa says, I need to take you to no, in Spanish. I'm just gonna go lay down, and my our dad's there going, that ankle's like swollen.
It's broken.
She had to have surgery.
It's the craziest thing.
Loopy, you stayed in bed. She hadn't been in pain.
She hadn't been in pain.
Oh my God. And Grandpa's like, I told her.
Yeah, you tell them, and they're like, no. And then, I mean, and then think about the tantrum she had in the emergency room. I mean, she was mad.
So so no matter what you do to make things better, it's like, oh.
I said, they're doing it for your own good. Exactly. And you have Medi-Cal, so it's all paid for. They're going to give you a private room. Everything's going to be just fine, and I'll never forget it. She had her own nurse.
Wow.
And the nurse called me up in the middle at 2:00 in the morning saying, I'm so sorry to call you, but your mom, she wants to leave now. And I tell her she can't leave now. Mom's up, telling her, I need to leave now. You got to call my daughter. I got to go. And then I get on the phone, and Mom's like, I have to leave here. I can't be doing this. This is ridiculous. I mean,
that's Mom for you. So even if you do good, it doesn't turn out to be good.
And
And
then
you
it
know,
felt
mom's
so
the kind of
bad for the
person,
nurse.
she
'cause it
will
was,
not tell you if she's in pain. Believe me, you'll wake up saying, well, how long? You know, because she just won't, because she doesn't want to go. She thinks she's not going to come home. She
she
thinks
says it all the
that's
time.
what it
You're
is.
gonna kill him. And then okay, so mom got sick.
Mhm.
She had a flu. So she
Mhm.
was like throwing up and having diarrhea. And I said,
Right.
stay in bed. Just stay in bed because you're close to the bathroom.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I gotta get up. Lisa, you don't understand. I gotta get up. No, mom, you can't get up. You gotta stay in bed. So she gets
Mhm.
up. What happens? She falls down because I'm getting dizzy.
You just told her not to
I
get.
just told you to stay in bed just for the day. Just stay in bed for the day, get better, and we're going to bring you a breakfast. We're going to bring you some juice. We're going to have all your medications. I'm taking care of you. And the
Right.
bathroom's right there, so you have access to the bathroom. So she gets sick. Go outside, honey. Go, go, go. We call the ambulance.
Mhm.
And of course, the adrenaline kicks in, right? Because she fell down. And then the ambulance is coming. So they managed to get her up. And they're like, well, we have to take you into the hospital because you've been sick.
Right.
And she's embarrassed. And she said, I can't go. I gotta, she goes, I have to go to the bathroom first.
The bathroom.
And she says, she tells everybody, I have to go to the bathroom first. I can't be doing this. So I walk her to the bathroom. This really pissed me
Yeah,
off.
she's very stubborn.
Yeah.
Yes.
I walk her into the bathroom. The medic is following us, which is fine. I don't care. But I told the medic, you can't come in because mom doesn't want anybody to see her,
Right.
like either naked or whatever.
Right. Right.
So as soon as we walk into the bathroom, she turns around and says to me, you better not put me in an old folks home. Oh, where did that
Out of the blue.
And the medic's standing there. She goes, you better not put me in an old folks home. Just like that. And I'm like, I don't understand where this came from. I'm just walking you to the bathroom, mom. And she's so mad at me. And she's like, and I had to be in there waiting for mom to come because, the paramedic's standing outside. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, oh, now it's all my fault because of
So
you.
you don't win. You never win. No winning, Lisa.
Yeah, because, that's for old people. She tells me.
You don't understand.
You're going to kill me.
Oh, jeez.
So that day, the man said, the head medic goes, well, your mom's heart rate's really good and she just has bruising and she seems to be alert and she's already gone to the bathroom. So he says, why don't you just get her some Imodium and then we're going to keep her. But if anything else happens, give us a call. We'll know exactly what to do.
They kind of know how to handle them because I'm sure it happens all the time. There's just,
Yeah.
they want to go home. They don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
So they'll deal with everything, not to tell you, so you won't call the medics. So they know. They know, believe me.
So we went through that. And then this morning, okay, this is starting to really bother me, is mom is starting to forget where she put her cane, her walking cane. So it's like, mom, if you forget where to put your walking cane, you need to let me know. That way I can find, the house is small. I can find it. It's either in the bathroom, your bedroom, or it's either in the kitchen.
Right. Or under the bed.
No, because no, because
You know.
I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother you. And it's like that. So I'm like, oh, here we go again.
Because you know.
And this is why, like a lot of people, when it comes to mom, they just gave up.
Yes.
So
I agree. It's, and people, to other people are like, I'm like, believe us, it's our mom. We know. It's
First of all, mom never had to take care of an elderly parent. You guys
right.
didn't have to take care of an
No,
elderly
grandpa
parent.
was very independent. And grandma was in the convalescent home because she couldn't take care of her. She was having strokes.
And that's why she thinks that I'm going to put her in a convalescent home.
Right.
She's like, you better not, because of the way
But
she saw.
But that was okay for grandma to be in a convalescent home.
Yeah. And I'm
That
not going
doesn't-
to put mom in a convalescent
No,
home.
we won't do that. But to mom's eyes, then that was okay because she needed to be in there because dad can't take care of her, my dad.
You know, when she was living in New Mexico, I was ordering Meals on Wheels for
I
mom
know you were.
because mom couldn't cook for herself anymore.
Yeah.
And I was paying for the meal. I didn't have a problem with that. But, you know, and then they would come in. Then what I liked about Meals on Wheels is they would come in and they would check on the elderly.
Yeah.
How are you? They would talk to them, make sure everything was okay. And, you know, and she looked forward to the Meals on Wheels coming over and
Yeah.
dropping off meals. But, you know, I had that done. I don't know how much it is now, but it was like 100. It was cheap. It was like
Yeah.
$180 a month. And they would give her five meals a week.
Aw.
And she would have to take care of herself for 2 days, but you know, and it was great. She said the meals were healthy and they were very, very well portioned out. And
Good.
you know, and she never got bored with them.
Right.
So that's good. They always had something, you know, and they had everything. They had it all the way down from the healthy portion of the meal all the way down to like a dessert.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So she enjoyed that. But after that, you know, I finally had to pull the plug because, you know, she just couldn't take care of herself anymore.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that's taking care of an elderly parent. Now I brought her out here in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 3, 4, 25. So that's been 7 years.
I tried
Lance
everything.
and I believe she wouldn't last long.
Well, I tried everything to bring her in my area. And she kept saying, no, 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 that's for old people. That's for this, that I'm not that old. I tried everything. I was going to try to put her like a little trailer park, you know, because they have
a mobile home close to where you guys lived.
Like, and it was going to be like one of those, they look like houses, not a trailer, but they look like, you know, a modular home. Then I tried to get her a smaller home near us. She didn't want that. Then I tried to get a retirement. They even had the elevators. Everything you can think of, and I got the no.
It's for old. She would tell me that too. When I had the walker that she could sit on. You walk and it has a little curved back with the wheels, and I had she could sit on it and take a break, and I would put it out and she would get so mad at me. She would be like, "No, I don't need that." Now she needs it. Right. I told her, I said, if you had used that to walk up and down the street to get your exercise, and you would still be walking right now. Mm-hmm. Now she's like, she can hardly move. She has lots of aches and pain. I go, you needed to move your body.
See, that's what I always told her. Move, move, move.
Move. You had to move. You needed that walker. You know, give it to somebody who needs it, she would tell me. Wow. Anyway, that's taking care of an elderly parent. All right, so now we're going to get into, oh, look at all this. Okay, ready?
Hold on, I'll be right back. Because I want to see what you get.
Oh, okay. Cindy, I think, has to hold on. I have to mute her mic just in case. And mom's been living with me ever since. And like today, she had homemade chicken pot pie. Lance made chicken pot pie. These little tiny chicken pot pies, homemade. She had that. Yesterday, she had lasagna. The day before, she had she had chicken fajita. And the day before that, she had, what does she have? I forgot. Chili. And sometimes she doesn't want to eat dinner. She like, I had lunch too late because I made a poor boy sandwiches and chips. She had that at 3. So she was like, yeah, I don't want to have dinner now. So she was done. Okay.
I'm back.
All right. So we got exfoliating foot treatment. I need this because my feet.
You give yourself a pedicure. Lisa and I are going to do something like this on live. We're going to give ourselves a foot treatment.
That's going to be nasty. 2-step scrub and mask.
Yeah.
That's really cute. It is pink grapefruit clay mask and a cucumber exfoliating scrub.
Mm-hmm.
And next we have, oh, this is nice, masks for your under eye, aloe vera, and then one for the lips. I think it's supposed to help exfoliate.
Yeah, we're going to do that too on live. You're going to have like luscious lips.
Okay. And then there's more.
Have you ever seen one of my videos? I give myself a lip mask, right? So I put on this lip mask that's got cherries.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I looked at the thumbnail and I was cracking up because it's like this big red.
That's okay, Oniko. Typos are good. That's fine. Oh, I needed this because I'm running out.
What you needed? What?
Oniko will like this.
Yeah, 3-step program.
And this has the clarifying lotion. It has the liquid facial soap that's mild. I need that.
And that's good for like almost like normal skin. You know, like everyone, almost anybody can use it except for dry skin.
There's a clarifying lotion and there's a moisturizing lotion. The yellow one is very, very good for you.
It's the dramatically difference. Yeah. These are Christmas sets, but I got it for you now.
Thank you. Okay.
I got that at Macy's.
Oh, that's nice. I'm going to open this up because I want to see the bottles.
Yeah, go ahead, show it.
And she gave me one of these a while ago. I haven't used it yet. I need to use it.
Let's see. What is that? I have to see. I can't see.
It's the liquid facial soap that is mild.
Yeah. So you remember they used to have the soap bar?
Yes.
So now it's, things get better. I think they still got soap bars, but now that's the popular thing is the wash type.
Clarifying lotion. I have to use this twice a day, it says.
Yes.
Okay.
But remember, when you wear face makeup, you need a makeup solvent remover. You have to use a makeup. I always believe, I believe in double cleanse. Remove, then try to. Some cleanser says it removes makeup. I'm just like a double cleanse person.
And this is part of the skincare program.
Yes, that's like the famous nostalgic moisturizer.
Which one is the one? I'll order it now and try it. Okay, so Cindy has this one here.
Say what it is so they can.
It's all about clean liquid facial soap, and this is the mild.
Yes.
And then
it's combination too. If you read the bottom, Lisa.
Dry combination skin.
Yeah, that's why it's number 2 because it's kind of like for all skin types almost.
Okay. Me too. I'm the same. I do doubles. Okay. And then this is the clarifying lotion. It has a 2 on it.
Mm-hmm. That removes the dead skin, prepares your skin for the moisturizer.
Okay. And I haven't worked with the Mio yet, FYI. I'm going to do that next week.
What are you talking about, Mio? What?
The Mio, the thing. Remember yesterday we did the diamond thing? And this is the dramatically different moisturizing lotion plus.
Yes.
Okay. I use this, by the way. It
I
goes
know.
on silky smooth.
Yes.
And I'm sure once I use the Mio Diamond
Oh,
Microdermabrasion,
that's what you're talking about. Yes.
it'll
Yes.
probably feel better
And
too.
you know what you should do? One day we'll do the mask on live. Look silly, but it'll be fun. Do your diamond thing like a couple days before. So when you do that mask, you'll unclog even more.
Oh, he says double wash.
Yeah. So double wash, he's saying is okay. You know how I have like my micellar water? I remove my makeup, or I use those makeup towelette removers to remove makeup. That's like your first step to break down all that makeup. And then I use eye makeup remover. Then I wash my face.
Okay. Okay.
Because sometimes, oh, you'll join us with the mask too. It'll be fun. That would be fun. We need to bring you on. It would be fun. It would. And then you cleanse. And then now your face is clean for the cleanser.
Okay. And then I have, and these are great. This is Clinique Jonathan Cohen. I don't know who Jonathan Cohen is.
So Jonathan Cohen is a fashion designer or something like that. So he has a name, and he actually made these for the Clinique gift.
I like the pattern.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, and it looks a little silky too. And there's fun stuff in here. This is a gift with purchase, isn't
Clinique
it?
gift with purchase.
All right. Let's go ahead and look inside.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah.
I'm all set for the year. Plus.
Yeah.
Don't cut myself. So it has a lipstick that's called a Plum Pop. The lipstick's called Plum Pop.
See? Oh, Nico is familiar with him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Plums are back. This is a nice color.
Do you know right now everything in the makeup, and I don't know if you noticed it in the stores on the mannequin, it's all like cranberry colors, like purples and berries and deep colors. It's real popular right now.
He uses MAC.
MAC is nice. Yeah, I got MAC. I got everything here. I got all kinds of stuff.
Okay, what else here? Clinique's High Impact Mascara. Right here.
That's their #1 mascara.
And it's black, which is perfect.
Yep. It separates and gives volume and length. It's a nice brush.
There's a brush.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
Megan always says, "Mom, you start selling product." I go, "I know."
I can't open this. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, guess what? So you can use that. It's a gel eyeliner. You can actually use it for waterline. So let me tell you this story. So about 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, remember I told you that Megan got sick, my daughter, Megan? That's my favorite. Okay, so my daughter got sick. And she comes home and she says, "Mom," she goes, "I'm not feeling well. Could you go work for me?" I was like, I was all ready to do my makeup. I was going to do a live and everything. And I'm like, "Now, Megan?" She goes, "Yeah, can you work for me?" So I said, okay. And Clinique that week just started having their gift with purchase. So anyways, I like walking around helping fragrance and cosmetics and stuff. And these two ladies were standing at the Clinique counter. So anyways, I go up there. I says, did you two need help? She goes, "I got a call. I got a text from Melissa saying that your guys are having a Clinique gift." I go, "We are." So she goes, "Well, I'll wait till Alyssa gets here." I go, "I'll ring it up under Alyssa's name." I said, and I showed it to her. She goes, "Oh, that'd be nice." So I put it on ringer mode, and then she got her stuff. She goes, "Well, you can help my sister." I said, "Okay." So I start talking to her sister, and her sister goes, oh, NC30 is a popular one. So anyways, she says, I want a tinted foundation. And I said, oh, I go, well, I said, I use Clinique Moisture Surge. I go, this is a tinted foundation with an SPF 30. And she goes, well, I heard that Clinique has another one. I go, they do, but I like this one because the other one's a 25 and this one's a 30. So I get her color and everything. And she ended up liking this one because I told her that Moisture Surge hydrates. The other one is coverage, but it's still not really heavy coverage. So she took this one. So then we got into talking about products. She goes, oh, she goes, do you have it? She goes, I just saw it on YouTube. It was cute because she goes, I saw it on YouTube. She goes, and I saw a commercial saying that Clinique has a new pencil for the waterline, like right and through here. And I said, they do? I said, well, I go, we've got the quick liner eye pencil that you can use as we've had for years with the sponge. I go, and then we have this pencil. I said, it's intense. I go, I said, you can line your eyes and you have 60 seconds to smudge it. She goes, no, that's not it. Because she goes, I have that one at home. So I said, okay. I says, well, I go, we have the gel eyeliner, but it didn't say that it was for waterline. So I go up to another girl. I says, did the Clinique get some new products in? Because I go, it doesn't seem like they got new ones. And she goes, no, not that I know of. I go, because she says it's for waterline. So I go, okay. So I get my phone. And I go, well, I'm going to look it up. So I'm looking it up. Because back in the day when you're beauty advisors, if you worked in Clinique, you went to Clinique classes. If you work for water, but I'm flex, So I go look. I go, oh, okay, here it is. Gel eyeliner. Great for waterline. I'm like, this is it. She goes, oh, so I go along and I show it to her, and it's what you're holding, but are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay.
It's what you're holding.
Oh, I'm looking at you down here. I'm sorry, Lisa. My iPad's like a minute behind. So anyways, I said, because I can't see. So I go, this is it, right? She goes, would you have a brown in it? I said, I don't have a brown. I go, we got a bronze and a black. I think there's a purple and a green. And she goes, well, I guess, she goes, I'll go with the brown, right? So she gets that. And then I sold her some concealer, me start talking about stuff. So I sold her like about $200 worth of products after tax. And so I go, well, you get this and you get that and you get this and you get that, all the free stuff. And I go, and you get the plum, the plum pop, and you're going to get this eye pencil and this and that. Well, I don't look at the eye pencil. So I'm here doing my gift because I got myself a gift and I sent your package to you the same day. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, it's the gel eyeliner. It's the newest thing in the market. It's not real new, but it was new to me and it was new to her. And she sold it to me. Isn't that cool? She told me all about it. Well, because she's the one that says, do you have that new line from Clinique? And I'm like holding it in my hand. But guess what? It was in the gift. So now I bet she went home and went like.
But in the gift, it's black.
Yeah, it's always black because they don't put colors in there. She'll be happy because she'll have a bronze and a black one. So you can use it on your waterline. But though I only put it up on top. Well, that's fine. But I'm just saying, people that want to use things on their waterline, that can be used for that. That's kind of nice to know. That means it's smudge proof and water resistant and all that stuff. So then they have the Smart Clinical Repair. This is an overnight cream. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right. So that is a moisturizer. And you can add more to it as a mask. Oh, wow. And it won't come off on your pillows. It stays really nice. And it makes your skin so soft in the morning. Now, that one's new to me because remember I'm flex. So when new things come out, I don't know that. That's why I went up to the girl and said, is there a new pencil? And a lot of times when I go to work, I'll say, okay, what new fragrance we got in? What new eyeshadows we got in? Because I don't know. There may be something right now coming in and I don't know it until I get there.
Yeah.
And if they don't know, then I wouldn't know. That's why I'm saying the customer is the one that told me. That was kind of cool. I was happy. I like it when people tell me new things, even if it's a customer. Just like I was working for Cover FX Makeup. I was their makeup artist, and I was at Ulta. Well, this happened like 2018. And he says, I have, Peter Thompson Roth line. That's a good line. That's the one you were talking about, Lisa.
Peter Thomas Roth, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice, we have it, but not in our store. I have to order it because it's only in big Macy's. So,
people come into Target asking for that brand.
Yeah, that brand is like at Ulta, Macy's, Nordstrom's. It's like a nice brand. So anyways.
No, we don't have it.
Like, unfortunately. So anyways, unless like what, 20 years from now, it'll be at the Dollar Tree. I don't
That thing is pretty like viral.
No,
Everybody
I know, but
it.
you know what I'm trying to say. Have you ever gone to Dollar Tree and you're like, okay, when I worked at JCPenney's, I know I'm outdating myself. When I worked in the late 70s and early 80s, we had All May makeup at JCPenney's. We sold All May. We sold a Aziza. Remember Aziza? Okay. Now all that is in like at Dollar Tree, unfortunately, and drugstores.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So anyways, they have now at the Dollar Tree, I'll go back in my story in just a second. They got Marie Claire. Half of that stuff was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's so sad when you see things in stores. Like it kind of goes like this. And you're like, one time ago, it was in lights. That's what I'm saying. Like when White Diamond came out with Elizabeth Taylor, that was like huge. And now you don't see it anymore. You see it at Walmart. You'll see it. It just, that's how the makeup is. And fragrance. Okay. Remember Shalimar? You don't even hear Shalimar anymore. Okay. So I'll go back to my story. So I'm selling Cover FX. I'm their makeup artist. And of course, this girl walks in. She was so sweet. She comes in, and she's walking in. And now remember, I was selling hair care products for 27 years. So now I'm getting back into makeup now, working over the counter. So I'm learning all the new stuff now again, And she goes, do you have this? And she shows me the Too Faced lip gloss. This is when the lips injections were really like real popular. She goes, I got it right here. She goes, do you have this? And I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, we have Too Faced, but I don't know if they had this. She goes, you would love this. So I go up to one of the girls in Ulta and I says, do you guys carry this? And they go, yeah, it's in the back with Too Faced. So I'm like, well, what's this? She goes, oh my God. She goes, it makes my lips look bigger. She goes, I cannot afford to have my lips done. So she used this and she would run out like in days. So she kept it in her purse and she would use a lip liner and fill it in. And she would use this above it all day long. Like she kept using it like before she go to work, in her break, after lunch. She just kept using it. And she felt like it really made a difference on her lips. So I bought it. She sold it to me because I didn't know anything about this. And I always talk about that story because it was just and when she came up, she had this one. But then I said, oh, look, they've got different colors. And she was so excited about it, because she's like, oh, she took all three. So they made over $100 on lip glosses.
Got it.
I know. I just get excited about things. I know. Makeup and hair.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is the under eye wrinkle cream.
Okay, so that came out like 2 years ago. And when it first came out, what it was known for, like, you know how you have the folds right here? It's supposed to help the lids a little bit, not as like all the lines. And I use that. It's really nice. So, but the way I use it, I can't use the eye cream up in here and on here because I get the little white dots. So I use it here on my eyebrow and around my eyes.
Yeah, I'm getting the little white.
Yeah, because that means that's too much moisture in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it comes like this one does, it's gone, but this one I have one.
Yeah.
Okay. It comes and goes.
He also says, yeah, people think that's not good. Let me get my, I can't read when they're
People
small.
think that it's not good.
good.
However, you educated me on dollar store brands,
It
dollar
ain't too
tree
bad.
store brands, and it ain't too bad.
Yeah, I'm hot. What happens, the Dollar Tree store gets a lot of things that are called not here anymore. You know, I have Dollar Tree. It's right here. It's a haul.
You better do that haul.
I know.
And bring that out.
I got some stuff in here.
And why don't you just do the haul live? Because you said that it takes you a long time to edit.
I know.
Have you thought about that?
I got a bunch of stuff here. Well, the only reason why my video yesterday was longer because I used it while I talked about it. You know, like I demoed it at the same time. That was a long one. But I've got like foil.
How's the performance on that video, by the way?
This. So I go to the Dollar Tree. I'll do a little bit of a haul right now. And you never know what you're going to find. You never know. Like I got my Wet n Wild brushes there once for $1.25. They had this there, Essence. They usually sell this at Ulta. It's a little angle brush. I got it for $1. You never know. You'll never know what you see there. So I'm looking. I just got here. I just got this a couple days ago. As you can see, I don't just buy makeup. I get my, not my toilet paper, my napkins and stuff like that. Wet n Wild. They had, let me get my glasses. This is normally, I think, at Target or Ulta. Wet n Wild is an inexpensive makeup line, but I'm really liking it because I'm trying to have makeup lines that are reasonable and or department store because most of my makeup is Lauder and Clinique. I have Chanel. I have because I work in a department store, but I'm trying to get friendly makeup too. So I was at the Dollar Tree. They had this. They had Wet n Wild. This is like $6 at the Target, I think. Like if you go to Ulta, it is, let's see, it's a Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. And it's clear. So what it's saying is you can use it as an eyebrow gel and you can use it as a clear mascara if you don't want to wear mascara. You just want your lashes to lengthen a little bit. So I like that if you don't, if like a very natural look, that's good. Got it for $1.25.
Nice.
And then there's my foot mask. So then they carry a lot of LA colors.
Okay.
Well, LA Colors sent me something in my YouTube thing. So I just have to call them back. I think they want me to do like a video or something. Okay.
Nice.
So this is oh no, it's not LA. It's I can't say it. Okay. Le Mercier. I got one of these. So a lot of people have been talking about this, but it's not it's not this one. It's not Laura Mercier.
Okay.
It's Lay Mercier. Some people are confusing this to this, but I've heard of this line for $1.25. That's a metallic shimmer. So I picked this up. I picked up the LA Colors. Let's see. There was something here that I got. Oh, no, that wasn't it. There was something else. Thought I got two things. There's a lot of makeup in here. Why don't I just say that? And now they have Claire Marie. And Claire Marie was, like Claire Marie magazines and stuff like that. So they have some of their makeup too. It got launched there like 8 months ago, but not all Dollar Tree gets things the same time. Like,
okay,
you may have to go to 3 Dollar Trees to get what you want. Like you go to one Dollar Tree and they'll have certain things. And then you go to this Dollar Tree, they won't have that thing though. And that Megan says, Mom, I am not going to 3 different Dollar Trees. I go, I know. Until I get my car fixed, I can go to 9 Dollar Trees. But she's like, Mom, no, we're not doing that, And then B-Pour is another thing that they're known for. They're not bad as long as they're packaged, it's tightly closed. And you have to know that if you're spending $1.25, you're not going to get an ingredient that you're spending $30. Okay, there's no way. Okay. But this is how I see things. There's things here like the Wet n Wild. This is like $6.73. Shiseido has a stick foundation that's $45, almost $50. But I'll be honest with you, this is a pretty good line for how much you pay. I think it's how you use it, how you work with it, and watch how old you have it. If they're not working and it's dragging, I mean it's old. Once you open them, they age. The ingredients in here allows it to last for a while. But you don't need to spend $40, $50 on makeup. If you want to, I think it's fine, But some people say I'm not spending $50. There's other lines you can use. That's why I'm being very open-minded on things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So Dollar Tree has their makeup and they carry like Be Pure, but sometimes like this right here, this is LA Colors. This is not bad for $1.25. But if you go on LA Colors website, they don't have these.
Okay.
So I think there's something for Dollar Tree and something for them. Does that make sense? Yeah, and that's how I see it. I'm starting to look on the LA Colors website, and they sent me an email saying that they've got more at Walgreens. I don't think Walgreens is going to be $1.25. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I know at Dollar Tree, these are like $1.25, and they're closed packaging. But the only thing I noticed when I was looking at LA Colors to the company, they didn't have any of these. That's the only thing that I noticed.
Got it.
Okay. Because Megan goes, Mom, you've been using makeup for how many years? I said, what? I'm 65. She goes, I want you to go on the website. I said, okay. And they didn't have some of the colors. So, but they have a lot of stuff. So, yes. Megan is fine with it, but she's just saying that Megan likes she works in makeup. She wants it back. She wants Duvets. And she also Megan likes Morphe. We went to Ulta and got her some Morphe and stuff. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like she likes juicy purses and juicy belts and Megan. Like, okay.
Bougie. The bougie stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nothing against my daughter, but she does love the
Mom, bougie stuff.
Yeah. That's why she said, Mom, I want you to go on Color's website. It's like, yes, Megan. But I just try to be open-minded on things. And there is things that you can find at the Dollar Tree, but you got to look. You got to look. You got to, and you got to know that you may not see it there again. That's what I'm saying. You may see it and go, well, what happened? There was like a couple of things from the Dollar Tree that I like, and I can't find it anymore. It's not there anymore. So you take it for the grain of salt that you're going to see some things and you're not going to see some things.
Right.
And then people show things from North Carolina or Texas, and their Dollar Tree has a lot more than my Dollar Tree. So you get what you get. And it's fun. I mean, like I said, some things work really well and some things don't. Some things have been fails and some things did pretty good. Like this one right here. This is $1 LA Colors brow pencil. I got it for $1 before $1.25. It works. Works just as much as my other one that's $30. I know. I'm like, the same thing with my trash bag. So I go to Dollar Tree a lot for my household items, for Fabuloso, because Target has it, but Dollar Tree will have some of the stuff that the Target has, but it may be a smaller bottle.
Yeah.
Not a bigger bottle. So you got to see things like that, cost effective. But Megan's like, just hurry up. Let's get through here. Let's do this. Throw everything in there. Let's go, like
no budget.
I know. I'm like, let me look around and see, I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's a baby spoon set. And I use this for my eyes. So when my lashes get too long, and I put it right here, and then I'm scared. I know. Here's my spoon right there. It's got little white, black marks on it. I know. I get these from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. I got these from the Dollar Tree. So they do have some things.
Yes. Okay, well, we're coming upon the 2-hour mark.
I know. So
we always talk about trying to keep it an hour.
Hold on. I got something to say. Cindy's always got something to say. So I wanted to check to say, how did Halloween begin and why? And it says Halloween was started from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which marked the end of summer and the harvest and the beginning of winter. Let me get my glasses on. Let's go wear glasses. The Celts believed the barrier between the living. I hear you, Dakota. The Celts believed the barrier between the living and the dead blurred in Samhain, with spirits returning to earth, leading to practices like lighting bonfires and wearing costumes to ward them off. And later, the Catholic Church blended those traditions with All Saints' Day, November 1st, and the Souls' Day, creating All Hallow Eve, which is Halloween. Modern Halloween traditions like trick-or-treating and jack-o'-lanterns evolved from European customs like souling and the Irish tale of Stinging Jack. I want to know how Halloween started. It started
the jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, like jack-o'-lantern. It started ancient times. Jack-o'-lanterns, the practice of carving vegetables with faces, was originated in Europe. And it started with vegetables on the faces, carving vegetables with faces. The Irish carved turnips and potatoes into lanterns with frightening faces to ward off evil spirits, a tradition that evolved into the use of pumpkins after Irish immigrants brought it to America.
Mm. So the Irish brought it over.
Yeah.
And all that folklore.
Yeah. It has everything about ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, the boundaries with the spirit world, protecting against spirits, Christians' influence, trick-or-treating roots, and jack-o'-lanterns that I just talked about. And then it goes into why Halloween began.
Okay.
So it started like way back.
Thank you for enlightening us.
I know, probably didn't mean anything, but I just wanted to know. I wanted to give everybody how Halloween started. And now look at it. Whoever thought that it would be where it's at? Like
It's my
medieval.
favorite time of year.
Yeah, what's the ones that go around? They go to different parks and they do all the things from the Henry VIII.
Like the Renaissance fair.
Yes, whoever. I love that. I love it. When the first time I went to the Renaissance fair, it was so much fun.
I've never been.
Days. Oh, you got it. You have one time. You need to enjoy it.
I'm good.
Just to see it. I know, huh? You eat the turkey legs. You know what I mean? It's like back in the day. And there's people that actually are like actors and they act it out. They love it. They live and breathe it. They love it. It's amazing. It's fun. I think it's fun. Okay.
So we're going to sign off now.
Are you tired, Lisa? Okay, so I want to say thank you to everyone that's been here, and including our friends in Facebook, as Lisa scratches her hair. A warning sign, I'm tired. And yes, absolutely. When we do the mask, Oniko, you can join us and do your mask too. Have fun. We're going to start doing some things and make things fun on our channel.
100%. All right.
Absolutely. All right. So I will see you next Tuesday. My dog's barking. I will see you next Tuesday, and we'll see everybody next Tuesday.
All right.
You all have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.